everybody. Welcome to Wingman's Hangar, episode 92. I'm Eric Wingman Peterson.
Me too.
And we're both Eric Wingman Peterson today. And this is an inside look at the making of Descent Underground. We're rebooting and reimagining what Descent would look like in the 2017s. Is that where we are now? The 2017s? Well, we'll finish it this year. So.
The other 2017 happens when?
So it's a parallel universe. It's a multiverse.
Oh, excellent.
Yes. So anyway, we're coming out. By the way, read Gentle Giants of Ganymede. That whole series about the multiverse is really good. Sci-fi, you know.
Random plot.
Sorry, I know random thought. Just multiverse. Anyway. Sorry. I think Hogan wrote it. So anyway, come out and watch our show, and we're gonna just ramble along through this thing and tell you what's going on.
We have no idea what we're doing.
Well, we know what we need to do. We need to thank people for backing us and being part of this process.
That we do need to do.
Thank you guys very much. All of you on Steam, GOG, Amazon, our own website, everybody that's now playing the game. It's getting better. It's in a really, really good spot. If you haven't had a chance to play it recently, get in there, check it out. It's really fun.
It rocks.
We'll tell you what we'll be doing this week. Well, we're working on the Carry Bot. We work on Carry Bot. We got some sketches there.
Imagining it.
We got a new intern. Fire Dragon has joined us as an intern from the forums. He's wanted to join the community. He went to school for modeling and animation and submitted some stuff. We're like, yeah, dude, that's really cool. It's hot. So let's get you in. And so the advanced loader is nearly done. That's Lou, another one of our interns. He's been doing an amazing job for us for a few months, for 6 months or at least right now. Auto map is creeping along.
It's a big problem.
We threw a Pixley at it.
In slow motion.
Yeah. It's actually really hard, but he's doing a really interesting job with it. Well, you know, rather than just tell you about it, why don't you take a look at this?
This is another AutoMap update. As you can see, we now have complete coverage, no gaps, no overdraw of triangles, and it looks really nice.
Very cool. Nice to see all that stuff that the guys are up to. And you know, these are the things that we're working on, and like when we play the game and latest behind the scenes before it gets to Proving Grounds and then gets to production. What everybody's playing in general is production, which is, you know, the live product. And one of the things when we started this process is we had never really intended to do this kind of, you know, thing where you have a live product at the same time you're making the game. And it has been challenging, but it's been rewarding too. I think the game's it's been much more balanced. Otherwise, we'd have finished the game with 10 guys plumbing, which we have. We'd have put it out there, and I'm sure there have been lots of balance issues. Unfortunately, you guys are helping us work through that. So, what else are we working on? What are we working on mostly these days?
Single player.
Single player.
So much single player.
So much single player. What have you been working on?
I've been working on the core, trying to get it to shoot back at you.
Core needs to shoot at you.
It's amazing how many things have to be moved around.
And our core is
that happens one place.
Our core is a treble core. I mean, you've got 3 things to do to get to. It's not like the original where you just go in and shoot the core. You're gonna have to. I don't want to give away too much of how you destroy the core, but there's going to be things to do around the map that will allow you to get access to the core. So it's a little different, more challenging for you. That the whole point is challenging. Also, we did our underground meeting this week. Take a look, and you can see we had our little meeting there this week where we talk about what we're working on. I think what we're talking about this week was Mission 1, right? Mm-hmm. Right, we're working on Mission 1 right now. Testing single player is only going to be in Proving Grounds. What does that mean?
That means that if you're not in the Proving Grounds, you'll be the last to know.
Right.
Single player.
So Proving Grounds people, our undergrounders have joined. They're the guys like you and girls who want to help us a little more than others. So single player is our get out of early access. When we finish the single player campaign, we'll launch it. That'll be our full launch, and we'll hopefully move on to DLC and the rest of the universe we want to build. But in order for us to test single player, we need people in Underground. So join Underground, be part of the single player process. That's where we're gonna be testing single player. Now we will be putting single player mission 1 out to early access. So we will give you one mission only until the rest of it gets out. And that's just to kind of show people, the naysayers out there, you know who you are, they're not working on single player. Oh, yes, we are.
Oh, we're working on single player.
It's single player is one of those things that, like multiplayer, you can finish something, put it out there, and you guys can play it, and it's fast moving. Single player is play it, that sucks. Balance, play it, that sucks. We got to do this. It takes a little while to get it into the pocket, and so it's a process that's not really live, so to speak. Because if we put, good Lord, what if we put out single player to everybody?
Right now?
And it sucked.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
we would get
no,
killed.
no. No, that would be terrible. No single player is better than crappy single player.
You're right. So anyway, get ready for that. We're working on single player now, and it's now time for...
It's time for forum feedback.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hola. All right, our first question from DEFCON X, one of our undergrounders. I love the music from Descent. All the underground tunes have been perfect so far. Will each map have its own unique song?
I think we've used a couple of them over right now so far. I think, and a lot of the original songs were done by some of the people in the community. So we wouldn't mind having each map having its own song, but right now we don't have the resources to do that. So, but if you have some songs or you're a community member that's inclined to make a cool sounding track, and you want to dedicate it to the cause, we'd be happy to have it. And if what's our rule, Rob? Yeah, there you go. This is bullshit. There's the
Don't
cup.
suck.
Don't suck. It doesn't mean it would suck. Actually, it just means it might not fit. So you can submit it. I mean, we're taking requests, so to speak. So not right now. It doesn't. And the plan is nebulous. Maybe it will. Maybe not. If we have enough music, yes. If not, then no.
Yeah. And definitely look at the music that's in already. That sort of industrial kind of rock,
for sure,
heavy metal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. Our next question from Philly Eagle 1998.
Philly Eagle.
I'm guessing
Eagle
they're a
Week
football
Babby.
fan.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's the last time that they won any?
Well, dude, you're probably breaking this guy's heart.
Yeah, really. That's
What's that? Hey! I'm wearing a green shirt. I actually used to be really into
I don't think
Philadelphia Eagles.
The Eagles have never won a championship.
No, they have not. They have made it to the championship.
Well, they won in the
times.
50, but not the Super Bowl. So yeah.
All right. Well, get on that, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I like the Pats, but five Super
Boo.
Bowls.
Ah, boo!
No, hush, mute.
All right. Anyway, back to the question. Philly Eagle 1998 had a question. How big is my ship? Is it car sized, battleship sized? It looks like it would be big because I can't see the cockpit.
Battleship size. That's a little.
Man,
low.
that would be ridiculous. To seriously answer the question,
My
the
battleship.
drones are about 10 meters across, so not quite battleship size, but definitely significantly larger than a car. The reason you don't see cockpits on the existing ships is because they're remotely piloted.
Mm-hmm. But they're what, about the size of a P-51 Mustang or something like that. If I
Yeah,
recall.
right. That's where we are. We're in that. Right.
Fighter size.
And just because the drones
approximately 33, 34 meters for those of you who use
Feet.
Freedom units.
Feet.
Feet.
Ah. We need to throw a Pixley at Pixley.
Where's your coffee mug again, Rob? Just put that up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That was a gift from a fan in Star Citizen, actually.
Hold on a minute.
I apologize for trying to use the units that everyone else in the world uses.
Pixley doesn't think in English.
I don't know. You ever watch British television? They're always they're supposedly on the metric system, and that's not what they're saying on TV.
Well, the UK is really weird. Let me just say, I know the conversion from inches to centimeters off the top of my head. That's how into metric I am.
2.54 centimeter worm. Traveling.
Yes.
The reason I know that is because on Sesame Street, they were talking about metric conversion. They were singing the inchworm song, and it was 2.54 centimeter worm instead of inchworm. And I know. That's
man.
random thought.
Why were you watching Sesame Street?
Oh, this is from when I was a kid. This is like somehow what Tyler just did fired a synapses that's been probably dead and dormant for 50 years or 40 years.
Oh, so back in the 70s when we were actually supposedly trying to convert
Right.
to that
Switch
character.
to the right. We were considering the switch.
It
So
might
have the Eagles won a championship yet?
Maybe if we switch football fields to meters instead of yards.
Yes, then we'd be the Canadian Football League. Cool.
I think they use
Okay.
yards anyway. They just have a longer field.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be a little bit long. What about 10% longer?
No, but
Well,
they,
they're already the Canadian Football League fields are longer.
but they are in yards. They're 100.
Their end zones are 20 yards deep too.
Oh wow,
They're bigger.
that is a big one. All right, enough of this sports ball. Let's get on to our questions. Just in time, one of our undergrounders asks, when I finish the campaign, am I going to get some kind of something for the multiplayer, like a badge, or is my name going to be a different color or something like that?
When you finish the campaign, there'll be things to unlock all along during the campaign, which you'll be able to use in multiplayer. I guess we could give the campaign completion medal. Obviously, we'll have that, but I know that we have a special variant that's going to be unlocked if you complete the campaign and then you do it the gauntlet, which 3 ships after. So, yeah, I guess we'll have something for you that I don't know. Will we make it look different in multiplayer though? I mean, will we have some sort of iconography that will show them?
The ship would be different if they're using the ship.
There'd be different skins.
But that's the gauntlet, though. We don't have. We have right now. We don't have anything planned for it, but I think we should. That's a good idea.
Okay. And just to
The completer.
maybe if you get 100%.
Well, there's several things we could do. Well, I think we should probably have achievements for all of that, like completing it, and then also 100% completion, and then for rubbing my feet. Anybody still listening out there?
Yeah, I don't need that achievement that bad.
Yes,
I'm
the
not gonna,
achievement, the foot achievement. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Moving on down.
Yeah.
Over to Hill asks, is the manual up to date? I see some differences between it and the game.
Whoa.
Not
Yeah.
not
We
yet.
Who chose these questions?
Yeah.
We do need to update the manual.
Yeah, it's part of it is just we've been super busy. Part of it is a number of things have changed, and maybe changing again, like the control mappings for gamepad and stuff. So
Right. We do need to update it though. I think some of these things are locked down, so we should probably have a sweep through there and just clean the easy stuff we can get to. The manual, because usually manuals, for the record, manuals are usually done at the end of a project, and as we are approaching, a few months away from it, we would allow ourselves to change stuff and go back and then update the manual. So this is being a live product is, excuse me, I have hiccups. We have some challenges that we have forgotten about. I guess the manual is one of them we need to update. To be fair, our bad essentially.
all right.
Over the hill, just threw us under the hill.
Under the bus.
Under the bus. But rightfully so. We deserved it.
Alrighty. Moving on to our next question from Exigius, I think it's on Steam. If I bought early access on Steam, do I need to join the Underground to play the game?
No.
Nope.
No. Underground is just to get early access to new features and stuff and to test new maps, for instance.
It's
You do
like
not have to
pre-early
be an
access.
Underground. Yeah. You do not
Yeah,
have to be
basically-
a member of the Underground to play the game. It's whatever's on production is available to you right now.
We don't want to give things that might break the game to production, so we give it to Proving Grounds first in order to make sure, hey, make sure this isn't broken. Make sure it doesn't say crash the servers, totally break balance, or just look terrible.
Well, it's if you have ever wanted to be a tester in the games industry, that's what the Proving Grounds is. So Proving Grounds or Undergrounders are about helping us test and balance the game. As you can see, we have about 6 to 8, 10 people. Some people are part-time, some are full, working on the game, and we need more people to help us test these things. Like I know some of the feedback we're getting on lasers, we're going to be doing a weapon balance pass. And before we go, okay, that's good, and we like it, we'll throw it to the proving grounds because it's a larger place, 100 people or so that'll play it and then give us feedback and say, "Ooh, that really sucks," and then or that's really good. So no is the obvious answer, but if you want to, we'd certainly love to have you in there.
All right.
Yeah, the goal with it is to make sure that production's always like playable and fun.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We don't want to. I mean, I think we've done. To be fair, being such a small team, and having a live product, we've done. I don't think we've only had one, or maybe two, where we've had to do a hot fix. We've had to get something out there, and that's primarily because we run everything through the proving grounds or through the undergrounders first, and they've helped us identify Linux problems, Mac problems. We don't have. We have the machines we have. We don't have a big configuration lab, which you have at like a large game studio or publisher.
Well, they have a whole
you guys
QA
are
department, right? I mean, they
right,
have
exactly.
dozens
No
of
doubt.
people.
We don't even have a QA manager. I mean, we're doing this ourselves, so it's kind of like it is our testing. It is our test bed, and it's never been done before, so it's kind of an experiment. And there's a lot of other developers that are watching how we're doing this, and so far, man, I'm over the moon about how it's worked. So. Keep it up.
Yeah, DEF CON and Raptor have saved our butts more times than we can count.
Amazing guys. Yeah, really, really appreciate it. And I think the truth of the matter is they're going to be credited in the game too. We'll put them in there, help them with QA and stuff. So,
All right. Moving on. Our next question from Runzone D. No.
Runs on DD.
Runs on D. It's probably Dunkin' Donuts, I guess. Runs on Dunkin'. I don't know. Whatever. Asking, will there be a giant boss that shoots smarts or mega missiles like in level 7 and 27?
Mega missiles. Oh,
God.
All the sirens.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of the insta-death enemies, but
Well, they had them though. I saw
know.
that question. I went back and checked, and yeah, they had these. The mega one was like 37 meters across and shot mega missiles. That was its primary.
I'd love to make one.
Well, mega missiles aren't so scary if you're in a large environment. You can just slide them and they'll miss.
Mm-hmm.
But they're
slide right until I see the happy face in my grill.
So the question is, are we going to have large giant bosses? I'm not sure. I know we've got bosses planned. I don't know if we've got like a ginormous one. I know we've got bigger than the ones we've got like regular ships now. But are we going to have like a big, huge boss? I guess that's one of those things you kind of have to be in the proving grounds to find out.
Yeah, we'll probably give one of them smart missiles though.
Oh no! As far as we're going to definitely have many different types of bots that do many different types of attacks. We'll have some turrets out there. We'll have some, the reactor's obviously going to fire at you. There's going to be a lot of things you're going to have to fight, and it's going to be a little more complex or puzzle solving to finish a lot of these levels than the first three were back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there'll be more to it than just blow the reactor every single time.
Right. Well, absolutely. I mean, the giant. Are we gonna have a giant boss though? I don't know.
Kaji had that thing a while back, maybe. I don't know.
We'll see. I think that's one of those things you want people to have to discover.
Yeah, secret.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. DEF CON X, one of the undergrounders. Is Hot Rock still planned as a game mode? We had a lot of fun trying it on Proving Grounds the other night.
Right. So Hot Rock is one of those things that we believe heavily in, but we've got to finish single player before we really put any effort into it. There's some discussion about breaking Hot Rock out as its own intellectual property, as its own special game type, much like a Rocket League. After we finish Descent Underground, and maybe having a level that introduces it in Descent Underground, and then having it break out as its own thing on the side. So there's a lot of I don't think we've come to a complete conclusion yet, have we? I mean, not that I'm aware of. That we would like to have. We'd like to do everything, but Hot Rock is. I think it might be broken out.
Yeah, I think the big thing is the prediction code. Really, is the.
Yeah, there's
No, it's more than that. I mean, look, there's a lot to Hot Rock that we want to do. That is probably not related so much to the game Descent Underground. It's more related to Twitch and streaming and Rocket League, to be honest. And so it sort of lends itself to being a different thing. So I think maybe we introduce it in the game. We introduce it in our game, and then I think it might be an add-on or something. But Tyler, you were going to introduce it means you'll have one level to play it. It'll kind of be a thing, but the full Rocket League won't be in Descent Underground. It'll be either a DLC or it'll be a separate thing. So Tyler, you were going to say?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that there are a lot of technical issues we're having with that original implementation, which is one of the reasons why we put it down and why we've de-emphasized it, and why it's kind of languished in PG for so long.
Yeah, it's got. Well, we're not done with it, and we know we have other things. It's a matter of importance. Small team, you have to prioritize, and so like the ball itself doesn't have client-side prediction, so it can kind of go wonky. I believe the ball can still escape the map in some instances.
Occasionally, yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's probably related to the client-side prediction. And we all believe in Hot Rock. It's just how do we best put it out there? I mean, we already have so many other game types. Does Hot Rock? I don't know. It's something to discuss. You know, that's one of the things probably we should put in the proving grounds and let them hash it out with us. Have fun with it, or put your thoughts up. Let us know what you think.
Throw it in the forums. Yeah.
Obviously, you're going to say you want everything, but we can't do everything. So.
Well, but yeah, so let us know on the forums what you think of.
Yeah. Well, Proving Grounds is the only place Hot Rock exists right now, so.
True, but other people may have seen it or whatever in some of the videos.
It is fun though.
Yeah. Right. Moving on. We have a question from Juggernoob. Have you guys talked to anybody about a console version?
Yeah, lots of people we've talked to about a console version.
Is that a dev kit behind you? You can't have a dev kit for a.
That was funny. We had that on. Yeah. So we would like to do a kind of a cross-play thing, console version. I think the message we've gotten so far from a lot of people is. Let's finish the first one and then get it out. But console version. Okay, so in order for us to do a console version, I think what would have to happen is we finish the game and it spreads and enough people really like it and it goes, you know, like influencers pick it up and people enjoy it. Now, most of us that are watching have played it and really like it, but we're still a really tiny community. So you almost need to be bigger and build some mass up before people raise their hand and go, okay, I'll put console versions are going to cost about anywhere on the low end in Eastern Europe from about $150,000 to $300,000. You just take what you got and then port it over to console. There'll be changes in the art. The consoles themselves can't handle everything that some of our PCs can handle. So we would like to do a console version. We believe that our game plays really well on the console. At least it's designed for the gamepad, so to speak. So we've talked to people, but nobody's committed the money to it so far, and we'll keep talking. But maybe we'll put up a GoFundMe page for console versions. You know, and we'll just do that on the side. We'll get it on Xbox. GoFundMe console version. It's only a couple $100,000.
Oh, right.
Yeah, right. And people are like, "Oh, where's my checkbook?" Yeah, right.
Lou, you can write a check, right?
Yeah, just watch him bounce down the street. He'll bounce it all the way from Finland over here.
All right. In our last question this week from LT Mutley, I guess Lieutenant Mutley, what is Pixel's favorite brand of coffee? I think he means Pixley.
I hate coffee. I hate it a lot. My favorite brand of coffee.
What are you drinking? Or do I want to know?
Well, this is water. I don't know what Angry Peas portrayed me as drinking, but yeah, no, I don't like coffee at all.
You drink soda? Is that your thing, or?
No, I don't. I just drink water almost
He's
all the time.
caffeine free. He's everything free.
Dude, if we try to go caffeine free, we get these massive headaches and like, no, you can't leave the caffeine zone. You know,
Can't have withdrawal symptoms from something you never drank.
It's always fun to get together and do the forum. It really allows the people that are not local to get involved in the forum feedback. So
if you talk,
yeah, Lou, looking at you, Lou.
It's just like.
And if you want your questions answered, by all means, put them in the forums. We'll find you. Let us know if you have any questions or comments or suggestions. We'll talk about them. Get them in forum feedback. It's always fun to read what you guys are thinking because we think we know what's going on and usually we're wrong.
Ask about Wingman's weight.
No. On that note, let's get to most valuable posts as quickly as possible.
Welcome to Most Valuable Post, where we recognize a member of our community who's made a positive contribution to Descent Underground. This week, we honor somebody who realized that while playing a game, if the creator of the match left the lobby, nobody else could change the settings, which is definitely not the way we intended it. So congratulations, BL1539. You made this week's Most Valuable Post.
Congratulations, Beal1539, or is it 1539, or Bial? Whatever it is. Thank you. Congratulations, you're an MVP. We appreciate that.
We covered all the possibilities.
Yeah. Hey, did you see
right?
Angry Peas made a video?
I did.
About how how he makes the comics.
He was drawing Pixley.
Which is very scary.
It was amazing. In paint.
Here you guys. No, in paint. Take a look at this. It's really cool to see how he makes those things.
I was amazed. I was amazed.
Especially in paint.
In paint?
That's some talent right there. That's a lot of time in paint.
So it's not enough that we have a video. We also happen to have a cartoon.
A cartoon?
Yeah, we got one of his cartoons.
Oh, well, let's have it. Let's see it.
You want to try it? Okay. So you ready? I got Pixley here. Pixley's actually
Howdy
on this
ho.
one,
Okay,
along
cool.
with me. So we'll do it together. You ready?
We threw a Pixley at it.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Ready.
Hey, Pixley, what you drinking? I thought you didn't like coffee.
Ever notice how you never meet anyone who doesn't like Pixley?
Wow, that was something.
A look inside the mind of Angry Peas there.
Listen, remind me to stay on Pixley's good side. David! Yeah. Oh, well, listen, we love our fans' creativity. We want some videos. I know Jitris, you're out there. We haven't had the Jitris show in a while. We need to get your video out
what's up with
there.
that?
He's moved back to, he's the commander in my Boom Beach outfit. He's moved back to Quebec, so he should be ready to send us some videos now.
Cool.
Also, we've got a lot of people out there that are streaming our game. You need to, our community, you guys, need to support these people. Need to get in the games with them, play with them, be involved. If you want to be spread the word. That's your job. Our job is to make the game. Your job out there is to help us spread the word. I mean, this game only takes off if we all tell people how cool and how much fun it is to play. So you got your job, we got ours. We appreciate everything you guys are doing for us. So spread it. So if you're also a streamer and you want to stream it, let us know. We'll highlight you guys. So these are kind of a list of some of the streamers and YouTubers that there's not going to show up on screen apparently because it says no crawl, but I can't read. So there are people out there streaming. Find them on Twitch, find them on YouTube, and anyway, and support them because we need that community to grow. Coming up this week, more bots. We're still making more bots. More puzzles.
More single player.
Why the puzzles for single player, right?
It's gonna be a solvable thing. It's not just go shoot stuff. It's figure out the level.
Right.
It's cool.
It's discovery.
It's discovery.
So lots
Ooh,
of single
discovery,
player.
good word.
More on the auto map. That's probably a few week process. So our auto map's going to be very interactive and really cool. So we're going to take it a little further than the original. And we've got things that interact with the auto map that will give you more information.
We should get more coffee for Pixley.
Yeah, that's, I don't know about that. Did you see that look on his face? Man, I don't want to deal with it. Lots more single player. Did we mention we'll be doing more on single player?
And single player.
And more single player. So don't forget, if you know someone, oh, by the way, if you know somebody who doesn't have Descent yet, you can
Why?
go, I don't know why they wouldn't.
No,
but please,
no.
you should definitely have it. But you can get it on Steam for right now, it's full price, $29.99. But we've also got a game, Conquest Frontier Wars, which is kind of out of my old list of games. We put a bundle together, so you can get Steam and Conquest for $24.
It's
You get 2 games for $24 as a bundle package on Steam. They're both 35% off, so they basically become less than the cost of an actual game. So tell your friends about it. Go get it. If you don't have Conquest or you already have Descent and you don't want to pay $20, Conquest is like $5. Go get that. It's a really fun RTS. So thanks for joining us. Thanks to our undergrounders. Thanks to our backers. Thanks to all you guys out there watching this. Both of you. Subscribe to our YouTube.
I think one of them went to the bathroom.
I know.
There's only
Yeah.
one left.
YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, all the channels we're involved in. Help us spread the word. If you want to be active in the community, please come to our forums. Join what's going on. We're there all the time. Come chat with us. We stream right after the show.
Right after this show.
Right after the show, we'll be playing with you guys. We'll be doing some dev streams. We'll be doing more of those as it goes. I've started to stream a little bit on Facebook as well. That's kind of fun. So we're ramping this up. Let's get this train going. The demo's not far away either, so get ready for a lot of that. So anyway, thank you guys very much. We'll see them all where?
Underground.